What's up, everybody? And thank you because you have just tuned in to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John, comedian extraordinaire. Now, I have the pleasure, I have the honor of doing this show virtually joined the studio with some really good friends of mine, comedians you guys all know and love. First up, the guy who helped start all this 8 years ago. That's right, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I have missed my barber now for 3 weeks because of stuff. And
Ooh.
I'm at that point where I'm like, yo, man, I wouldn't trust me if I saw me. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, that dude's not making the good choices. Like, yeah.
Like you wouldn't make it through TSA. Like, I totally understand why I'm getting cavity search. I get it. Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't. And it wasn't even because they thought I was a terrorist. They were like, you can't afford a plane ticket.
All right, y'all got me. All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. We are also joined in virtual studio with a guy that has many, many names. That's right. He's been so many things. He's been the South Got Something to Say, Cuter Than James, Thanos. But today, Ken got a new one. It's My Wife Is My Best Friend. Ken Miller, I can't wait for you to tell us why your wife is your best friend.
Oh, first of all, I'll go back to Miguel. I'm with you, bro. I need a haircut, but I'm trying to hold off because I got a big show next week.
Yeah,
because yesterday was my haircut day. But we record, I know we pre-record, so it's usually Friday, and me and Junior go get cuts together, right?
Yeah.
So I took Junior to get his cut. First of all, this dude had me driving him all around Orlando because he ain't got no car right now. So he suckered me, right? And so not because he bought me the Xbox, now he feel like I got to take him everywhere. And so my barber's like, you getting cut today? I said, nah, I got a big show next week. I'm just going to wait it out because my hair goes back quick. Yes. But dog, I'm with you. If I went to the airport right now, they would not let, they were like, hey, Grady. you can't get on this train, Grady, bro. Because I am rough, dog. That's why it's dark in here. I don't know if y'all see these DPs, bro.
Ken, I just wish too my beard would grow raggedy evenly.
Yeah.
But it won't. It's like this right side's gonna grow and then this left side's gonna lay cover, you know?
Lay cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what happened was, James, me and my wife went to a doctor's appointment for something, some medical stuff that she's working out.
Yeah.
And they asked us a question and we just bust out laughing. They was like, how much time do you guys spend together? And we were like 80, 100 hours. The lady was like, what? We was like, yeah, like we're always together.
Yeah.
And so me and my wife looked at each other, started laughing, and we got in the car. We was like, we really are always together.
Yes.
Like, think about that. When you're really always together, bro.
Even a physician thinks that's weird.
Dude, the doctor's like, what?
The doctor's like, that's you got a problem.
Yo, guys. Dude, it's funny because we really bust out laughing. We was trying to really do the hours. She was like, well, it's like 8 hours that you're home, right? Times 7. Like, she was really trying to add these hours up. I just said all the time.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna. I said all the time, bro. Because if it's not comedy, or if I'm not going to have like us hanging out like with a cigar or something, it's me and her.
Absolutely, bro. I'm there right with you. Yeah,
dude. But like you said, Miguel, the doctor was like, "What? Wait,
they checking both your hearts." Yeah. They're in sync.
Yeah, everything. Our heart is sync, our blood pressure the same.
Hey, even y'all periods the same. That's funny.
Time, bro.
Hey, Sean can't make it to her gyno appointment, so Ken just goes. He's like, whatever's going on with me is going on with her.
I told her last night we had to check into the hotel. I said, just go ahead, you'll be fine. She was like, they're not gonna let me check in. I said, trust me.
Yeah,
we're best friends.
Yes. That's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
but people think we're weird though because I spend a lot of time with my wife. If I'm not at work, I'm not at a club performing, I'm with my wife.
So, because when you're married, who else you're supposed to be with?
I don't know, bro. They got new rules out here. I don't know, man.
Like, yo, who else you supposed to hang out with? So it was weird for them people because it was they were two nurses and they were young. So they were just like
this thumbnail.
They were just like, wait. And I was like, yeah, nah, that's my dog. We always together.
Yeah.
James, now that your kids are like grown, you know, they're young adults. I hate saying grown because at the end of the day, true man, when you're 20, you still need a little guidance if you can.
Yeah,
you
ain't
don't have
grown.
any adults, if you don't have any adults around, then you won't get it. You're a
Mhm.
grown man now. The world knows you're a man.
Yeah.
But at 20 years old, you still should be getting a little guidance because you get new problems you never figured out. But as your kids are grown, they're grown-ups in this world.
Yeah.
And they're in grown-up relationships now. You know, they're
They
not dating high
are.
school relationships now.
No.
Are you seeing that they do the boys mimic you and Michelle's relationship, or you know, like are they similar to you guys?
Yes, I it's my fault. Yeah, absolutely. My boy,
it's my fault.
It's my fault. Yeah, the boys have sought strong women.
Good.
They have,
yeah.
They because y'all know Michelle. Yeah, bro. Everybody know Michelle. Strong woman. They didn't choose weak women.
And well,
I know that. Yeah, it's really good, man. I know they got that from looking at their mom and whatnot, man. I will say this though, we've had a great communication with our kids for a long time, but now they're older. I kind of want to explain to them, you don't have to share everything. Like it's hey, man.
You'd be like, how about this? Every time you share something, Daddy will share something. Let me start with this. Your mama, no gag. Like literally, I could hide a Tervis tumbler down that thing, man. It's more than I need. I'll be honest, it's more than I need. Like,
oh my god, my kids would be like, all right, Dad, you know what? We're done.
Yeah. So tell me again about that little argument you guys were having outside the 7-Eleven. Now that I shared mine.
Yeah.
Here's something for you guys. Guess what, son? I'm a squirter. Didn't even know it could happen.
Yeah,
it's just pee though.
It is funny because you know we've always been with our families all the time, and you know me, I used to take my kids everywhere with me. So now it does feel weird, like going to normal occasions as a couple without my children. Like it's weird.
Like dating again now.
We're dating.
Like we are dating again.
We are dating again, man.
Like Ken and Sean are dating too, which is cool. I think that really. I think
you have to. You have to.
You're still dating the person that you are in love with. Y'all are gonna have such a good time. Because you're still going out and enjoying each other and the world together. It's not just, oh, I'm home, you home, let's watch Matlock, which is there too.
Yes.
But then it's also like, ooh, let's go to this, like Ken and them always talking about the food truck. Let's go to this egg roll truck.
I love that. We got to get on that bandwagon, by the way, Ken. Yeah. It's fun to do stuff with the person you love. Like, I know that I want to be with this woman the rest of my life because I'll be out somewhere. I'll see like a guy on a bicycle weaving between cars and a guy open up a car door and the guy will flip over the car door. And I'll be like, man, I wish Michelle would have saw that.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish he was there.
I will tell you this, the fact that I'm not fired yet, bro.
Right?
My wife calls me 40 times a day.
That's so funny.
And I could be on the phone. I will put that customer on hold and get up. Hey, what's up? You good, babe?
Yeah. You all right?
You go 15 minutes and come back like, oh, hey, man, thanks for calling so-and-so. Hey, so the internet not working?
See, I envy you guys too because you are in these really good, solid relationships with just beautiful, like great partners. These women would be fine without you, and it's cool to know that they're with you because they choose to be with you. You know, neither of the people in your relationships would be hurting if they weren't with you. Michelle and Sean would live great lives without you, so they choose to be with you.
Miguel, I know that my wife settled. Like I know that. I have no problem with that. I know she's settled, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's the game.
Dog. Hey, y'all seen mine.
Yeah, man.
No.
My
wife done dated.
She was feeling the crisis.
Athletes.
Yeah.
And she done married an open mic comic.
I envy you guys too, though, because you don't ever find yourself in the situation I find myself where I'm like, ooh, I can't bring this one here. This is too nice.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's fun because we
when
never
you out
asked
there
you that,
single,
Miguel. Yeah, we never asked you about your single life. We always talk about us being married, but it's in these streets, it can be rough, right? These single
bro,
streets.
there's times when I'm like, hey, James, just a heads up, man. I'm not going to be in the green room. She can't be in the green room. She's not a green room girl. Like she's gorgeous.
She is,
but she's not green room conversation.
Damn. So you gotta pick them out like suits. Like, okay, I can wear this one to this event.
Yeah.
I definitely can't.
This one's too revealing. Hey, you don't know how, guys, you don't know how many times I've been like, hey, you want to come go in this show? You want to come out? And they're like, I would love to. Because a lot of the girls that I see, though, man, I see them because we get along really well.
Yeah,
and that's important to me, man. We get along really well. And so a lot of them, I'm like, come out to this show. I'm real selective on shows, though, until like we're seeing each other a lot. Because I don't want to be like, you gonna love it, man. It's a coffee shop, and I gotta serve the coffee while I'm performing, but it's great. If it's a theater, I'm like, come on out. Come on out. Let's come with me, baby. Come with me, baby. But there have been times when I'm like, yeah, you want me to pull up and come get you? Or they're like, I'll come to your place. I'm like, cool. And then they'll get there and I'm like, you cannot wear that. I love it. But these old people gonna die if they see that much. See that much booby meat on the side.
Yeah.
Like I love, and it's like it's hard because I had this one girl when we went to Kill Tony. I had this one girl and she was like, I want to look so sexy, and I was like, don't worry about so sexy. Just be happy and feel comfortable and beautiful.
Yeah.
And she kept sending me these pictures. What about this? And I was just like, hun, we might go to dinner with these guys afterwards. You know, like we're not just gonna be hanging out in the green room. Like, you know, I don't know Tony that well, but I know that he's a professional. And I was just like, man, I feel like an old man being like, because every now and then you just like, hey, hell no, put some clothes on.
Yeah,
you know, like,
come on, girl, we going to Waffle House, like,
yeah,
what you doing?
We go to Waffle House, like, let them things out. I'm trying to get them extra scattered, covered, smothered.
Let them things out.
But it's like a lot of times I'm learning when I take these girls out and stuff. We're learning together because they're learning about me too.
Yeah,
but we're learning like, oh, okay, we were really good on all these things, but this function isn't for us yet, you know?
Yes. Yeah, we got to build up to this.
And here, I'll tell you guys 100% truth, man. And I've told James this, Ken, I'll say this. Sean, if you listen, I'll say this. There are times when I'm like, no, you can't meet Sean and Michelle yet. You ain't ready yet. Come on, man. I need you. Come on.
Come on, man.
Did you finish the book on manners and forks yet? Then no, we're not going to meet Sean and Michelle yet.
That's funny. That's a rite of passage for people, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to bring you to me. And then this is hard. People are like, oh, what an Eric. You know, you're right. But I'm like, listen, these are my homeboys and their wives. These are their forever partners. Yeah. I can't have a midnight scally coming out, you know. Yeah. And then I'm not ashamed of anything. Like, here's the deal. I'm not ashamed of what you do. Hey, she's an OnlyFans model. Oh, she's a dancer. I'm not going to be like,
oh, no, we don't judge.
Listen, man, you making that money, you taking care of yourself, whatever you do in life, you know, whatever you do. Oh, I'm unemployed looking for a job. Okay, man, you a good person who's doing right. I'm just, every now and then, I'm like, babe, I don't know how to explain this to you. You're real fun and cute and sexy, but you're not like, this is my mom. You're more like, hey, this is, you get to meet Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying?
Not Waka.
Yeah, you get to meet Waka and Jelly Roll, but not if Bunny's there. I don't need this, you know?
I don't need this. That's funny as hell, man. Yeah, that's funny. But I will say I can't take Michelle everywhere, like, because my wife's honest, meaning like if we can't just go to a club and the club ask her, like, owner, like, ask her, hey, how do you like the club? She'd be like, I don't. I don't like none of this.
How many times have all of us just been like, I don't mean to say this, but please just shut up.
Yeah, but
just for me, for business, because we shut up. Because we shut up. Yeah. Hey, we're sitting there at a function that we hate. And they're like, so you having a good time? Hey, man, it's so nice that y'all invited me.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, this is so cool. Yeah. You know how many times I've eaten stuff that was gross and been like, they're like, you like it? I'm like, this is good. Thank you so much. But they'll be like, honestly, the chicken's dry.
When a woman says, honestly,
yeah,
it's about to be.
Man, you just done told Wiz Khalifa his chicken's dry. You know? I know the chicken's dry, girl. You see me dabbing water on it? We
dipping it in water.
Yeah, dipping it in my soda.
Dipping it in a tonic. Dipping it in a tonic.
He said, "What kind of cocktail you want?" I said, "Can you make me a butter and garlic glass?"
Hey guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more hilarity on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John. I'm joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine, Miguel Cologne Jr. and Ken Miller, aka my wife is my best friend. Now, we were just talking about, taking significant others to the comedy club with you when you're performing. And I tell people that I can't take my wife to every club because if the club owner asks, she's going to give her honest opinion. And the answer ain't always a good one. All right. But Ken, you were saying that, when it comes to taking your wife out to the club, that you got to be careful too.
Yeah, but hers isn't there. Hers is that she'll ask for stuff that I know the club ain't got.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that. I've been there for this. Yeah.
What top shelf liquor y'all got? This Austin's coffee shop. It ain't no.
Yeah, maybe we ain't even got shelves. We keep it underneath. It's a well.
It's like we got heavy cream to go in your coffee. What you want?
No, I'm just like, dude. And then she'd be like, "Can you do this, that?" I'm like, "Yo, I don't know if they're gonna have it. Let me go see." But I'm gonna give one place major props, bro. And I knew they're gonna have it. I did the Hard Rock with with,
Russell Peters.
Russell Peters, man.
Yeah.
And so we get back there, and I wanted a 5-hour energy, right? The lady who was working back there was like, "You know what? We had the Jonas Brothers last night. We got a bunch of stuff." So she takes me to the back room where the liquor cabinet is. She gives me a 5-hour energy. And she's like, I was like, "There's no Crown Royal in the green room." Because I had my own dressing room. He had the dressing room. And I said, and I actually requested it. I wasn't trying to be that guy. I was just like,
but they have it.
Yeah. She was like, "All right, just take that bottle." I said, "For real?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Would your wife want some wine?" I said, "No." "What top shelf tequila you got?"
There you go. There you go. What bougie tequila?
She said, "Matter of fact, one of the Jonas Brothers drink straight out." I said, "My wife would take it."
Yeah. That's funny.
But dude, that was one of them experiences where my wife was so cool. She was like, it was a ribeye or some fish or something, and it was like $60. And she was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do you like that. This is your first time here." Russell Peters' brother was like, "Get whatever y'all want."
Nice.
Take a bed. You want a bed? Yeah. Take one of their beds.
That's funny.
Take whatever y'all want. But I've been trying to teach young comics that even if they offer, be like, "Nah, I'll take the meatloaf meal." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if they offer, don't be that comic. Be like, "Oh, I can have whatever I want."
Yeah.
I want this dragon meat.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's this Westerosi dragon? Oh, yeah, I want that just to try it.
Yeah, so I tell comics all the time, even if they offer it to you, be like, "Nah, I'm good, man. I'm gonna still do, chicken, something very small. I'm not about to get a $70 meal." Because even though they offer it to you, I'm always feeling like they tested me to see if I'm gonna be that guy to be like, yeah.
Because real quick on the tangent, not to cut you off, some clubs do test you.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. So if you're listening, you're a young comic, man, take the chicken tenders.
Hey, this is another one too, man.
Yeah.
If you go, because when we did Crave, I did this, and this is another one. Let's say you looking at it and you like, "Oh man, you want something else. You want like an appetizer and a meal." I always tell them, "Hey, put the appetizer on a separate tab for me."
Yeah.
Because until you know the club and you know everything, don't take advantage of their hospitality. Now, here's another thing though. If the club doesn't offer you any food, roast them.
Yeah.
Roast them. Tell them. Because I've been in places and you look and there's 300 people in here paying $25 a ticket with a bar and a dinner. And you like, "Hey man, is there like a food tab?" Like, "Oh, comics got to pay for their food." Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta pay for a $9 burger. And y'all just made $4,500 on ticket sales.
I agree. You need to feed your comics, man. And I'm gonna say this to all the clubs out there. Don't give them a discount. That's not cool.
Just give them, and you can have a menu.
Yes.
Like I've been to places they're like, "Hey, you can have any burger you want." That's cool. Thank you,
man.
That's
cool. Yes,
I get it. You could controlling food costs because I can't have
there's a lot. There's a lot of clubs out there that they got a comedy menu.
Yeah, they do.
Comedy menu is burgers, is wings, is chicken tenders. But Miguel, I realized this though. When you order something and they say, "Nah, man, you got to pay for food." When you kill, they be like, "Hey, don't even worry about it."
Yeah, never close out that tab, boys. Never close out that
tab. Wait till you're done with the show. Wait till you're finished with that show. And once you kill, they can be like, "Hey man, we took care of you. Matter of fact, you want something else?"
We'll take something back with you.
Yeah. For the audience listening, I'm not trying to be like a diva. The thing is, we're usually performing around dinner time hours. And then here's something people don't understand. Most of us, we do not want to eat until we get to the venue because we don't want to stop. We don't want to have a problem. We want to get to the venue early. And most of us will get, let's say the show is at 8 o'clock. A lot of us get there 7.
Yes,
get to the venue. I want to sit and eat there finally. And then a lot of headliners are like, hey, man, I haven't even eaten today. And I don't want to eat. The headliner wants to eat. When you're headlining, you're like, I want to eat now. So I have 2 hours before the show, before I'm going up.
Correct.
So that I'm full. And then your host, man, feed your host. This dude or lady is probably getting $20, if anything,
Yeah.
And if I'm going to tell you this, man, too. This is just me, guys. This is just me. And I know it's you guys, too. If you're at a place and you're the headliner and they don't pay for food, man, take care of your feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't let my feature touch a tab.
We used to do that.
Yeah. And I'll straighten them out, though. My feature would be like, hey, man, I'm like, hey, I got you on anything, but don't get slick.
Yeah, true.
Pay attention to that handheld section.
Yeah.
You get the side that comes with it.
Hey, Miguel, for a while we had a special card that we would utilize. Remember that card?
Me and James. James and me we're using a special card that let us eat right. And I would be like, I don't know if I want the whole ribeye. Do you want to share it with me? And we're like, yeah, okay. And we'd be like, we're gonna split a ribeye. They'd be like, okay, perfect. Now let's put our dinner order in.
Bro, we had some good times. I would say that, but yeah,
I remember the first time I pulled up to that place when I was working there with you, James, and it was so funny. It was so like old school crime style. I roll up and James is like, "Hey, pull your car around the back. We got all this extra gas the lawn company left us, man." And me and James are filling our cups with 5-gallon. He's like, yeah, save one for Heather.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah. Shaking up the last drop.
Bro,
hey, that's something that I don't think you guys understand too. So anytime we get like a lick in comedy, we do it ourselves. Yep. We're going to take that first one.
Yep.
And then we're always trying to pass it on to each other. But sometimes it's other stuff. Like I called James a while ago and I was like, hey, man, I got a hotel connect. They put me down as friends and family. I was like, I'm going to put you too. And then I'm actually working on you right now. But James, I'm like, yeah, got you, man. We go save. Because as comics, we got to get by on everything. It's not just the shows. We got everything. So if you got to connect on something,
where we gonna eat,
but you don't let everybody know. And I never get offended. I'll be out with some young comics and realize, oh, they got a plug on something, and they're not sharing it. I'm like, okay, I got them too.
Yeah,
I get them. Sometimes we'll do a show and the day after or right after the show, somebody come up to us like, hey, man, I own this restaurant. Y'all got to come have lunch. And we're like, of course. I had a show where I was up there talking about how I looked all whack and I looked all bad. And this dude in the audience is like, I'm a barber. He's like, I'm going to hook you up. After the show, we went to his barbershop. He opened it up and he hooked me up. Because as comics, man, we get a lot of hookups.
Yes, we do.
But only if you're personable.
Like, personable
bing,
and
bing,
funny.
Bing, and
if
funny.
You're funny, bro. I'm telling you, after the show, people are offer you everything.
Yes, they will.
Everything, bro. After the show, even last night, man, I had to pay half of my meal and had a drink. And then afterwards, the first show, I murked so bad. Buddy was like, hey, man, you want a cookie? I was like,
in the van.
I was like, I don't eat them, but my wife does. And dude gave me like 5 because at this place, they had the famous cookies.
Yeah,
they're like,
sure do.
They're like that big, bro.
Yeah.
He gave me like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was giving them away to people, and then I brought one here to my wife. I'm like, man, we're not gonna eat this big ass cookie, 5 of these big ass cookies. But
Sean said, if you don't give me them cookies,
bro, Sean's sitting there throwing it straight in the garbage. It's not about eating it; it's about the respect they give you the cookie.
Yeah, but we've done plenty of shows where you had a good set, and afterwards you're like, man, don't even worry about it. You've been taken care of. But like I said, but if you bomb. Go on, pull out that debit card, bro.
There you go, bro.
Like, I didn't even order these wings. Yeah, you have to pay for the guy sitting there. He was mad.
And I was gonna say 2 things, man. And a comics, if you are listening, when you do get a free meal from an actual place, whoever your server was, tip well.
Tip them, yeah.
Tip well, man. I will say this about all 3 of us on this show. We came from that. We tip well.
Yeah.
We do tip well.
That's one of the reasons I always keep cash on me, man.
Yeah.
Always, because like a couple bucks here and there, man, helps a lot of people out.
Definitely.
Which is crazy. Because every time I'm with Miguel and we're getting a drink, Miguel always pull out cash. I'm like, who keeps cash on them?
Miguel's bro.
I just recently when we started doing all for the money, and Miguel like, you want to drink?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And Miguel will pull out cash. I'm like, who keeps cash on them? I said, man, Miguel got a drug front somewhere. I'm just going to stay friendly with him. I like, you know how when you live with your mom and sell drugs, you don't ask no questions.
You don't ask no questions in the hood, bro.
I don't know how you got this money, Miguel.
My baby take care of me. That's all I say. My baby
cash is king, man. I do honestly keep. I'll probably keep like just maybe like 200 cash on me because I have just been in situations where cash helped me out, and I know now Cash App and stuff like that is almost as simple. But there's been in tons of situations where I'm just like, oh man, I got cash. You know, this will help.
Cash is king. You ain't lying about that, man.
Can't snort a line off a stripper's booty with Cash App.
Sure can.
Hey, sit there with your phone.
Hey, speaking of snorting lines, bro.
Yes.
Hey,
oh my God. Oh my God.
This is the thing. This what upsets me about it.
Go ahead, man.
It's wrong. It's wrong. He's drugs wrong. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what we're talking about so they know.
So Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's in Paris.
He's in Paris. He's in Paris.
He's having brunch. Yeah, man.
And it's a picture of him snorting cocaine. My thing is this what I hate. This was the negativity of social media. The fact somebody took the picture and posted it. That's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Like if you that's just because think, man, if you're in the 90s, hey dog, I saw Marcus Jordan snorting cocaine. No, you didn't. For real, I saw it. Prove it.
Man. Prove it. Yeah.
Prove it. Now, hey, I saw him snort cocaine. And he was eating watermelon.
That's the thing that got me. I was like, you setting your people back hard. Just doing
cocaine
and
watermelon.
Bro. Oh, that was chicken infused cocaine.
Bro.
Watermelon. Yeah. Bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. I just felt it, Bree. And I know his daddy probably like, you know what I mean?
But here's the thing. You got to assume as a celebrity, you got to assume as a person, when you out and about, someone or something's always recording you.
Yeah, you don't do brunch cocaine.
Yeah, but not outside.
Like, everybody's gonna have a good time.
Yeah, not outside.
I know this, man. I just never think of cocaine as a daytime eating drug.
No, at
all.
It
would have made more sense. He's twisting up a blunt. I'm like, oh, he's going back to some watermelon.
There's another picture of him hitting the blunt.
Yeah, okay.
So he hit the powder. Hit a watermelon slice.
Hey, I want to see the picture just ejecting straight into his neck. He's like, gotta get this hair on.
So he was
watermelon. The watermelon's funny though. That's just funny, man.
I never thought of being like, ooh, brunch. Let's get some powder.
Yeah, man.
Dog. And you know you famous when you found cocaine in another country.
Oh yeah,
and he got the little spoon too. Yeah, he's running around keeping the accessories.
Hey, like a gentleman.
Everybody else just putting it on the fat of their hand. Like,
nah, he got
doing it on a baby changing table. You know,
hey, Miguel, he got the little thing that you blow the bubbles
with.
Nah, he got it from the restaurant. They were like, "Oh, Marcus Jordan, I'm sorry. Let me get you the baller menu. Would you like a little cocaine appetizer?" Well, we have a pork belly infused with ketamine, you know,
and we're serving it with watermelon. He's like, ooh,
yeah,
I'll take that.
Ooh,
you fancy out there. Oh,
he brought the watermelon.
That's the crazy thing. All black people weren't even mad about the cocaine. We were like, dog, the watermelon.
You can't be out here eating watermelon in public.
Watermelon,
Marcus Jordan, we have a special meal for you. We have the Kool-Aid and the watermelon and the toot-toot.
He's like, give me all of them. Give me all three. Give me all
three. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more drug stories right here on Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I want to remind you guys, y'all need to check out all of our social media. If you don't follow us, we need you to do that to keep this hilarity going for 8 more years. I need you guys to go to Instagram and follow us. I need you to go to Facebook and follow us. And now you can hit up YouTube. That's right. Subscribe, like, comment, and share all of this that you see so we can keep this thing going. I'm your host today, Mr. James John, joining virtual studio with Ken Miller and Miguel Colon Jr. I forgot your nickname, Ken. My wife is my best friend. Shout out to LaShawn. All right, man. Can you have something you want to share with us real quick, brother?
Man, I'm in old man mode, bro.
Uh-oh.
I'm
outside. Not old man.
Hey, Miguel, I'm getting your pops on. I'm outside. I got my camouflage on. I'm ready. I'm like, hey, bro, 10:30 the other night, some little kid knocked on my door and ran.
Oh,
yeah. And I got him on the ring, right?
Yeah.
So I text my neighbor. I says, hey, man, shout out to my neighbor, Jose, who listens to the show. I said, Jose also the guy whose his brother-in-law car got the tire stole off of it.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, okay, crazy.
Yeah. So and I live in a good ass neighborhood.
Yes, you do.
That's what's crazy about it.
Yes, you do.
So I hit up Jose. I says, hey man, real quick, did anybody knock on your door and run? He says, no. I sent him the ring video. I got the picture of the kid, you know what I'm saying, knocking, right? He says, no. So the next night we do radio. It's me, Miguel. We had Chris on. Remember we had Chris on?
Yeah.
And it's pouring down raining. I go outside. I'm on the side of my house with a Heineken and a cigar, just waiting, James. I said, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. I'm talking about. I'm so. It's some Rambo. It's some Rambo stuff. I'm waiting. James, no lie. It's 9:45. Nothing. 10 o'clock. Sean, like, get your ass in the house.
That's funny.
I come in the house. I take a shower. I fall asleep. I get a text at 10:25. Jose, they got me.
Oh, no.
I missed him.
Does he have the ring like you and get a picture?
Yeah, he got the ring like me too. Yeah. So it was funny because then yesterday my wife sent me a video. So there's kids going around breaking in cars like about 2 miles from our neighborhood. Because just know this, people, you live in a nice neighborhood. If you ain't got to worry about the crime and stuff from your neighbors, you got to worry about people coming into your neighborhood.
That's correct.
Yes,
that's correct. Yeah.
But then today I just got a notification that 4 kids got arrested in Orlando for breaking in the car. So I don't know if it's one of the kids that's been running around our neighborhood or whatever. But my wife was like, when it happened, when the dude knocked, I was going after him, and she's like, no, because what if you run outside? It's a setup. And I run around the corner, and I get popped up, and I'm like, well, somebody dying that night. It's gonna be me or them.
Oh, damn.
Because I'm butcher knifing it up. I already told you I got PTSD.
Somebody got to die.
Oh, somebody got to die. If I go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
But then when he got my neighbor, I'm like, it's just some kids. I think
being kids.
Yeah.
But it could be worse.
This is the thing. I don't, because if you see his picture when he saw the Ring doorbell, he's like.
Yeah,
I don't think he knew he was about to be on camera because he saw the ring. He was like, when we knocked the ring back in the 80s, hey,
with no camera.
Yeah, with no cameras.
Ken, you need to make a poster, like a wanted poster of him, but you need to accuse him of a crime that's worse. You'd be like, yo, he was stealing my underwear and smelling them. Because then he's got to come out and be like, no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
You got to draw him out. Hey, you should go. Hey, you should go to Orlando Police Station in a suit and be like, I want to interrogate them, home association president. And they're like, he's got a jurisdiction. You know? Sit down there with your coffee, start opening it up, and you'd be like, you know, in the 80s when we were in Nicaragua, we learned a couple things about interrogating. You know?
we learned.
Yeah, you got like a gallon of water there and a towel. You're like, thing about it is, every man has his breaking point. Lean back, kid. You know?
Hey, but then Miguel, you start doing stuff that's not even like bad. Like, hey man, look, you pull out black licorice. Yeah, so
I lay it on the table.
In Moldova, I made a man eat a whole bag of black licorice. He had a lot to say after that.
Yeah. Hey, you pull out a 9-volt battery. Put your tongue in there.
Stick your tongue out, kid.
I'll tell.
You pull out a math test.
Nobody knows what happens when you drink sea monkeys.
Yeah.
We are about to find out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Pop rocks. Hey, pop rocks in a can of soda.
No, okay.
Hey, you go over there, cut the TV on. Is that the whole season of UPN? Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, first thing you do, you walk in, you put your coffee down, the kid's sitting there, you just walk up to the camera, unhook it. We're not gonna need that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just start giving them all kind of stuff. Be like all kind of this torture stuff that's torturous to us, but you're like,
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's funny, bro. Hey, here you go. Here goes some chicken, but it's not seasoned. I know.
We're gonna watch a little open mic comedy.
Oh,
What she brought her dog on stage.
I'll tell.
This is my
Ooh,
kid's
I got nothing but 7 female comics at an open mic in Seattle.
Wow.
This is gonna be good. You start putting your earplugs in. You're like,
Yeah.
can't hear this.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a blast from the past. I'm going to show you my kid's 5th grade band recital.
Yeah.
Not the recorder.
When they play the recorder, it feels like I'm in like Westeros about to buy like herbs and gems. Like, I'm like, are you the gilded men? Yeah.
I tell you, dude, there was, and every year I had to buy my daughter a new recorder, and I wasn't mad because they're only like 99 cents. I'm like, what changed from the recorder last year? Did you put a new hole in it? Like, what is different?
Like an iPhone.
What is different, bro? Like, come on.
That new recorder drops tomorrow, Dad. It can hit that C flat. Just saying.
Bro.
Oh, that's funny. I got the recorder 15, bro. I got it.
Every year, from K to 5th grade, Jazia had to get a brand new recorder every year.
So funny.
I wish I would have kept all of them. Just for the heck of it.
I've never, as an adult, seen another adult play recorder.
Never.
It's a skill we all learned and lost.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
I've never seen a homeless dude. Oh, man, that's Toto.
Dude, hey, buddy, get the golden buzzer on AGT.
It's like, I've never heard such great recorder like that. You, sir, have what it takes to make it all the way in the recorder business.
Yeah, I mean, you just carry your recorder everywhere you go. All of a sudden, the Cobra shows up. You're like, oh, I got this. It's not working. It's not working. Try parcel tongue. Try parcel tongue.
Yeah. I should have did that when that snake was in the house and went past me.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
I come into 7-Eleven. I lull the guy to sleep who works there.
Bro.
Hey, steal everything.
Oh no, he's playing hot cross buns.
Yeah. Tell me what's the top? What's the top job for recorder though? What's making it in recorder? Like no one's ever made it with recorder, right?
Yeah, no, I've never been like, hey yo, you know what this track needs? Call Manny Lincoln, the #1 recorder in the game, yo.
But you got to think, if you do drop a recorder album, nobody else has one, so you win that Grammy.
You ran the Grammy.
Yeah. And the winner for best recorder, the nominees, Mrs. Duncan's 3rd grade class. Eddie Park with his recorder solo called Mr. Recorder. It's all like, what if you heard recorder in music, you wouldn't expect it. Like, it's a dance hall recorder song.
Yeah, right.
Me show them panjang de bang dong.
Somebody get me underwear so I can watch Apocalypto.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. We so stupid, man.
The recorder dude walks into the studio. He's like shooting up heroin. They're like, that's how he gets right.
That's right. Now, let me ask you, Cam, because you got me thinking about the kid that's ringing your doorbell and running. What's some of the things that you did as a child like that? Like when you wouldn't do something too crazy, too bad. What would you do?
This one is wrong, bro. It's so wrong. So in the housing projects we lived in, there's a box on the side of the house where you can cut the power off.
Damn.
You cut people's power off.
Damn, Cam. You know what? It's the projects. It's the project. So they're just like, oh, guess we didn't pay the bill. Just keep going.
We would go around and find something to pop that, and we would, bro, cut people's power off, bro.
And your mama just yelling, chick,
man,
chick.
Hey, dude. But on the good side, there was a box on the side of the house. This is how I learned electronics and computers and stuff at a very young age. Yeah. There was a box on the side of the house. If you can pop the box, you could hook people's cable up. Oh, so I will go around, pop the box, and hook people. My mama would, when somebody bought some electronic, my mom would be like, "Can I ever come over there?" I would be the one to hook up VCRs, TVs, cable, all of that. All that. On the negative side, I was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I would cut your power off, but I would give you cable at the same time.
Damn, you horrible, man.
Terrible, bro. I remember, dude. We would stand by the road. And my stepdad or my mama boyfriend at the time worked at Frito-Lay. So he would bring home these expired chips.
Oh yeah, I remember
and
that.
We would stand by the side of the road and throw Cheetos at cars.
Damn, bro. God damn.
Hey, ours was some of like the walk-up buildings. They had a mail slot on the door.
Yeah.
You know, where you open it and the mailman would throw the mail in, and we would throw firecrackers in the mail slot.
Bro.
People be watching TV at like 8:30. Everybody's just watching X-Files.
When I was growing up, the big thing to do when you really wanted to get at somebody and you knew it was going to take them a long time to fix what you're about to break, they would do the they would TP people's houses, man.
Yeah.
TP, bro. That's when you hate somebody because you know how long it takes to clean that up, man. When you TP somebody's house
during COVID, if somebody's house got TP'd, you were like, "That's $50,000."
God, you got rappers out here
not
TPing.
Even to get off the subject, bro. Somebody posted on Facebook, and I'm about to come again. I ain't gonna forgive y'all about how y'all was going crazy over this toilet paper.
Yeah,
like yo, like toilet paper didn't even have nothing to do with COVID.
Nothing.
No,
not at all.
And it was gone, bro.
We couldn't wipe our butts because somebody spread a wrong rumor.
There you go.
You know who started it? The bidet business.
True.
They were just like, can't get toilet paper. How about I squirt cold water up your butt? I'll find an alternative.
Only if you promise to call me daddy when you do it. Yeah.
Booty.
I said the first time I sat in a bidet, I was like, I think I was sexually assaulted. Like, I was like,
hey, shout out to my.
Why they bringing you? Let me tell you this. I want to stop you guys, both you guys. We're supposed to be professionals on the radio. James, I'm tired of your wife. Hey, baby, you want a quesadilla while you working? Afterwards, we got 3 minutes left of the show. We got 3 minutes left of the show.
We got a minute and a half. Hey, my baby just bought me breakfast burritos,
bro,
yo.
My wife just walked over here, blew me a kiss. Like that. Because she was about to walk into the camera, like they could see you. She just blew me a kiss and then went and lay down. Like, you want to go see Deadpool?
Yeah, I'm sitting in my cold apartment with towels that don't match.
Yeah, man. I love it. I love it. Shout out to our wives, man. Our best friends. I ain't mad at out here.
Want some breakfast, baby? We're working. We're working.
That's funny, bro.
But if I brought you one, you'd be like, cool, this is nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we got about a minute left, man. Love doing this show with you guys. Be sure to follow us on social media. People, go to Instagram, Facebook. Please go to YouTube. We got to keep this hilarity going. We're trying to get to 200 followers on YouTube. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
trying to get there.
We actually just 2 away, bro.
There we go. Two people
away from it, bro.
I'm gonna talk to my wife and your wife real quick, Ken. Yeah. See if we can't get it. Two of them. That's it.
Yeah, tell them to subscribe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hey, guys, where are you at real quick this weekend? You guys anywhere?
No, I'm chilling, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sunday, I'm in San Diego. Preacher Lawson presents me, Preacher Justin Lawson, Akeem Woods, and Charlie's. We'll be recording some stuff so we can put up on the internet. Start posting some clips and good stuff. Yeah,
that's nice, man. Congratulations, man. Please give Preacher our best. I'm not performing anywhere, but I got a private show that you guys can't go to the community. But I do want to remind everybody, if you're in the Vero Beach area, go see my buddy Todd Bogue. It's a live comedy magic act. That's right. He's going to be performing. He was voted Florida Magician of the Year. It's going to be featuring Jake Clark. Jake Clark just worked with him this weekend. One of the funniest cats coming up as a feature act. You guys definitely don't want to miss this show. If you're in the Vero Beach area, it's at the Vero Beach Italian American Civic Association. Guys, go look it up right now. It'll be on my social media, man. It's on theirs as well. Get them tickets right now. Todd Bogue is amazing. Thank you guys for joining us today. On behalf of myself, James John, Mr. Ken Miller, Miguel Colon Jr. Ken, tell them what to do, bro.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.